Leaders, when you're part of a growing organization, there's 3 things I want you to be thinking about right now. 1, adapt to the speed of the game. 2, have the courage to act. And 3, always explain the why. So let's break those down. Adapting to the speed of the game. You hear this a lot when people are talking about athletes. As they go from high school to college to the pros, they need to adapt to the speed of the game at every level. You see in high school too, freshman to JV to varsity. Every time you go up a level, okay, the speed of the game increases. And for an athlete to be successful, they have to adapt to that in order to be able to move at that speed. Same thing happens in your leadership journey. When you're part of a growing organization, every time the company grows, the speed goes up. Or if you go up a level, if you go from manager to director to senior director to vice president to executive, the speed of the game increases. So you need to be able to adapt to that, okay? So what does that mean? It means you need to prioritize and focus on what's important, what moves the needle, not what's urgent. I see too many leaders just busy, working really hard, okay? But only working on what's urgent and never what's important, okay? And they're buried in the work and they never step out and communicate to their teams or focus on the key things they need to do, new ideas, innovation to help grow the organization and grow within there. So adapt to the speed of the game. The second one, have the courage to act, okay? Leaders play offense. We seize opportunities. When you see an opportunity, you need to be able to act on that. You need to be able to do your diligence. Is this a good opportunity? Is it not? Why or why not? And then have the courage to act. You cannot sit around and wait for everyone else to make the decisions. Leaders, you are the people that people are looking at to make those decisions, okay? So you got to weigh the risk and make that decision. Your team is counting on you. If your team brings you ideas or issues and you don't solve them or you never get to them because you're busy working, and you never step out and solve problems or innovate or take their ideas and cultivate them and communicate with them, you're going to lose them, okay? So speed of the game matters. Have the courage to act. That's part of the job description. And then communicate the why for whichever decision you make, whether you decide to do something or you decide not to do something, okay? Don't blindly follow routines, okay? And processes blindly. And your people don't want to do that either, right? Explain to them, why are we doing things? Is it the way we've always done it? Okay, fine. Is it still the best way to do it? Okay, have the courage to answer that question. If it's not still the best way, then recognize it, adjust, create a better and different way. If it's still the best way, keep doing that. But make a conscious decision on that. Don't just keep doing things blindly the way they've always been done. If you're part of a growing organization, you will get left behind on that. And teach your team the reasons why you're doing something. Always explain the why. I talk to everybody in our company. You will not agree with every decision I make, but I will explain the why so you understand why I made it, okay? And if it doesn't work out, I'll change it. I'll fix it, okay? But you'll know the why for what we do, and leaders have to do that within every department. You can't just rely on the CEO or your leader to do it. You have to do it. And what I found is once people know and understand the why, they will run so much harder. They will go so much faster because they'll buy in more if they understand the why. Even if they disagree with that why, okay? Even if they don't really agree with it, but they understand, okay, here's what we're trying to do, so let's get after it. And if they have the confidence that if it's not working out, you'll change it, they'll run even harder. So those 3 things, adapt to the speed of the game, have the courage to act, and always communicate the why. Go get them, leaders.